Welcome to the Mahaly Skincare Awards 2020. Hey Shug, it's your girl Taj Mahaly, and this is a place for beauty bosses and skin enthusiasts. This has been a crazy year, but one thing I can say is I did find some gems this year. So before we get started, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, and it helps to give this video out to other skincare enthusiasts like yourself. Let's get started. It's safe to say that Skinscript has had my heart this year for sure. The very first thing I want to show you guys is the Pomegranate Antioxidant Cream Cleanser. You guys, if you have not already switched over to a cream-based cleanser, I highly recommend you doing so for the winter. Cream-based cleansers are amazing because they don't have many surfactants or detergents in them that tend to bubble up and strip your skin of its natural oils and ceramides and so on and so on. This one is very mildly fragranced. Very mildly fragranced. You don't have to worry about all the bubbles or excess surfactants within the formulation, and honestly this is so gentle that if you wanted to use this the morning and the evening, you could do so without a problem. I really love this. If you are interested in purchasing this is actually 25% off in the link below. Next is actually a gadget and not a product, and no, this isn't new, but the attachment is, and that's gonna be my Clarisonic Mia 2. And I already know you nuck if you buck, please, because I know there's some people gonna be upset about it. Well, the big selling point for me about the Clarisonic Mia, honestly, yes, I bought this years ago just because I've always wanted a Clarisonic, but I put it down after I realized how abrasive those bristles are. I'm not a huge fan of bristle brushes whatsoever for your face from any company whatsoever. However, Clarisonic did come out with a silicone attachment. And this is what made me decide to pick it up again. I'm like, okay, it's still in the stash, we can still use it. So what the great thing about silicone is versus bristle brushes is that silicone is less susceptible to holding water, less susceptible for having bacteria to grow within it, and they're also a lot more gentle than those sharp, very brand new stiff bristles that come with any other bristle brush that you decide to use for your face. So silicone is a lot more hygienic. It is also a lot more gentle on the skin. I only use this once a week, and typically I save it for a night where I am doing a full beat, just because there's no need to use this every single day. If you are using your bristle brush every day, I encourage you to stop immediately. Thanks. This is your PSA from your girl Taj Mahaly. Put it down. My next favorite product is going to be a mask, and it is the Sulfur Therapeutic Mask by Peter Thomas Roth. I love this mask. I love this mask. This is an excellent mask for those who are acne prone, breakout prone. I actually used this in my back bar some this year, and I do not regret it whatsoever. I think that this was an excellent investment. I really enjoy this as more of a spot treatment rather than a full face mask, unless you are having breakouts throughout the whole face, just because it is clay based. I don't also like to make sure that my clay based masks don't stay on for too long so that they dry down too quickly. I actually like putting this on right before I get in the shower, just because whenever clay masks tend to dry a little bit hard, they are a little drying to the skin. So my tip for you guys who tend to use clay masks is to make sure it doesn't dry all the way. Allow it to have its benefits, allow it to stay on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then remove it. It's also really good for all over on the body. You can use it on your back, you can use it on your butt. If you're someone who tends to suffer from ingrown hairs and inflammation on the bikini line, you can use it there. I like this because this is a very multi-purpose mask, and I'm all about multi-purpose, multi-use, getting the most bang out of your buck. My next favorite product of 2020 goes to the Laneige Cream Skin Toner. If you haven't watched my Laneige review from way back when, I highly recommend you doing so, especially since we're getting more into the cooler, drier months of the year. This is the Beyonce of all toners. She's the bad. What I really enjoy about this is that it changes texture as you apply it. So Personally, I've been deciding to use this with my hands rather than a cotton round. But you apply it in your hands, you put it all over, and you can feel it thicken up, and it almost feels as if it's a moisturizer. I really enjoy this because this doesn't have niacinamide in it for my girlies who have a little bit of a allergy or sensitivity to niacinamide. There's not many actives in here. Its main purpose is to moisturize and hydrate, and that is why I love it. No harsh dyes, no harsh smell, just a really great toner when you're just looking to give your skin a nice drink of water. Allow that water to like really moisten the skin or dampen the skin to allow the products that go on after it that much better. So this is excellent. I love it. Love it. Beyonce of toners. Pick it up if you can. Next, I love the Brightening Day Moisturizer from Beauty Strike. Beauty Strike is a Black-owned business that is up in Brooklyn, New York. It is amazing. The owner, I really enjoy her content through Twitter and Instagram. And I love this moisturizer because this is super lightweight. Barely any scent whatsoever. You don't have to worry about being casket ready or dry. It's just a really nice, lightweight SPF and moisturizer. I've been very, very, very prone to picking this guy up. Whenever I'm running out the door, I'm like, okay, I don't have time to do my extensive long routine, which by the way, if you guys are interested, give this video a thumbs up. I would love to show you guys a 10-minute out the door skincare routine. If you're interested in that, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. But I love this guy. You see it dried down perfectly. Don't have to worry about any white cast or looking ghostly or whatnot. It's very hydrating without being too greasy, and that is something that a lot of sunscreens tend to struggle with. So I am all for this SPF and moisturizer. If you're looking to shop black, I highly recommend doing that with them for this weekend as well. Love it. Next, I have the Beta-Carotene Papain Serum from Skinscript. You guys, already told you I'm in love with Skinscript. It's been doing so well for my skin, working wonders. This is excellent for those who tend to have acne prone and very sensitive barriers. This is very great for those who have sensitive skin and who are also acne prone. This is so good for barrier repair. I wish I would have put this in the last video. I don't know what I was thinking, but I genuinely enjoy this serum. It's colorless, it is odorless, it's a gel kind of consistency, so it kind of goes on white, but it instantly goes clear. Like, so you only need a pump, and I've noticed that this is working amazing for my acne clients. If you are someone that tends to do an online consultation with me, I will start to recommend some really nice barrier repairing products. This is usually one of the ones that I'm recommending unless I feel as if your skin doesn't need it. However, this is a great serum for those who are very sensitive and acne prone, such as myself. So I highly recommend picking this up. Once again, this is 25% off in the link below. Next, you know, I'm gonna have another SPF because personally, I believe that sunscreen is the most important step within your whole routine. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the Super Goop Unseenscreen. I am infatuated and in love with this clear formulation of sunscreen, you guys. This is an excellent SPF. It is reef safe, so that means if you were to wear this and go into the ocean, you don't have to worry about it harming the environment. This is amazing. It's dual purpose as well. I love to use this as a primer as well as my sunscreen because it has this silicone-y kind of velvety texture. I'm only gonna put a little bit back here. And what I love about that is I love a silicone based primer personally. One, because it keeps all of my products that I use for skincare in, and it also keeps all the makeup products out because it's just kind of filling in all the areas that are irregular or have ice pick scarring or whatever you may have you, and I love it. Like, it's clear. It's clear. So no, you do not have to worry about being casket ready. You do not have to worry about that at all. I think that it is so smooth. It plays well with other products. So you don't have to worry about pilling or just rolling up on top of them. As you see, I put it on top of these other two products, and what do we have? A nice silky finish, okay? I promise you, you guys, if you're not using a sunscreen, it doesn't matter what kind of vitamin C, what kind of dark spot correcting, or what kind of melanin inhibiting product that you're using, if you're not using this to protect your skin from UVA and UVB rays, you're not getting the most benefit from that product that you're using. But this is different, especially if you're one of my makeup girlies. This is different. That 5% SPF in your foundation isn't going to cut it, love. Next product. Okay, so you guys know it wouldn't be me if I didn't show you guys at least one high-end product, right? Right. I have the SkinMedica HA5. Girlies, gays, guys. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's an hydrator, so it's gonna be your last step before you apply your sunscreen. And I love this because it has 5 different molecular structures of hyaluronic acid. What does that mean? Basically, it has 5 different sizes of hyaluronic acid, which is an active ingredient, which helps to bind moisture to the skin. It is also time released due to the different sizes of the molecule. So that means that throughout the day or throughout the evening, hyaluronic acid is going to continue to be released and go into your skin. And so I love this. Like, glazed donut top tier realness. It's this guy, it's her, it's Miss Mamas, it's Mr. Miss Mamas, it's whoever you want it to be. This is the smaller version, there is a bigger version. However, I love this. You can also use this as a primer before you apply your makeup. I'm gonna be honest though, this product is kind of expensive, so I don't want to wash it off until the morning. So this is more of a PM product for me. But you can definitely use this in the morning time. If you have like a special event, like a shoot, I would definitely use this before a shoot just to make sure that you just look airbrushed and flawless, okay? Okay, next, you guys, I promise it's the last Skinscript product, I promise, but you guys need to know, you must know, Mr. Mamas, Mrs. Mama. This is the Skinscript Cacteen Balancing Moisturizer. I have a pump on it because I actually use this from my rooter to my tutor. So I use this head to toe, okay? This is a facial moisturizer, but it is so rich and balancing that I love it for all over body use. Now you guys don't have to get this big, this is kind of expensive, but since I love it so much, I just went ahead and got the big version. What I love about this is that this is extremely coating. I feel as if I have been dipped in the finest of moisturizers. Has very soothing properties like aloe extract, cactus extract, amazing just for overall coating and keeping all of the products that you had on beforehand in here. So I am always going to be a huge fanatic of this. I've taken it overboard by using it from my head to toes, but I mean, can you blame me? There's not too many body products that I'm super fond of, so yes, it's a winner. Next is gonna be from a brand that some of you may have heard of, some of you may have not heard of, but it is from Colourcience, and this is the Sunforgettable SPF. This is a skincare product, even though it looks like it's a makeup product. It's bridging the gap between skincare and cosmetics. I was actually introduced to Colourcience a few years ago whenever I was working in Denver, and it was very new. It was like circa 2017, circa 2018, and it was very, very new. Take the top off, right? And it comes with a little brush. You just pull it down to make sure that all the bristles stay intact, right? To activate this SPF, you put it on your knuckles and you just bounce it, right? And you'll see a little bit of it come up on my knuckles. And then you can just go ahead and use all over. Why, Taj? Why is this your favorite product? Many of us know that you must reapply your sunscreen like you do at the beach. If you're someone who tends to wear makeup or is a little bit more of a, I don't want to just smear cream all over my face, that's not what I'm into, this is your saving grace, boo. It's amazing. It won't mess up any makeup that I have. It comes in a couple different shades. I will say, I hope that they do extend their shade range because they need to, because it's just not as full range friendly as it could be. You take it all down the neck and even on your chest. And I love the branding for this. I think that they're amazing. It is based in San Diego. If you can get your hands on some Colourcience, do so. They have some excellent products for melasma. They have some excellent products for redness rather. Just helping with really not just covering up your skin, but helping to treat it as well. It's not super expensive. It's gonna last you forever. Oh my gosh, if you're reapplying like you're supposed to, this will last you like a year. Oh. Excuse me. Sunscreen is the most important step within your routine, so I highly recommend if you want to keep up with those products and how they're supposed to be working for you properly, you go and grab this. And next, I have my most spoke about product on this channel in my spa room. You've heard it first here. Maybe you didn't, but it's fine. It is the Inkey List Niacinamide Serum. Woo, what a year it has been for the Inkey List. The Inkey List has literally came up from a nobody to the somebody of 2020. If you're not familiar with the Inkey List, they're simply a predecessor to The Ordinary or Good Science Beauty or Good Molecules. They're all within that same kind of bracket of products. And what I really love about this niacinamide formulation is that it does not contain zinc. Not only does it not contain zinc, the hydrating properties within this product makes this a much more skin-friendly, beginner-friendly serum. So, as you know, there are several other different niacinamide serums on the market right now that typically range from a 10% to a 15% concentration plus a 5% zinc concentration. Now, I know you're like, okay, I don't know what that means. Basically, high percentages of active ingredients. And what the common misconception has been so far this year is that the higher the percentage, oh, the more potent, the better it must be, which is wrong. Dealing with a product that could be possibly irritating like niacinamide, it's very important that you actually use a lower percentage. Honestly, there have been studies that have shown that 4% concentrations of niacinamide has outperformed hydroquinones and skin bleaching creams. You don't need a 10 to 15% percentage, and you using a higher percentage does not necessarily mean that it's gonna work quicker, or using the higher percentage doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna work as well with whatever the pH of that product may be as well. All of these things are very important factors whenever you are picking up serums or any active ingredient products. So now that I've talked your head off about this, niacinamide is great because it's wonderful for my oily, grease-slick honeys, so it helps to regulate oil production. It's also really great for dark spots and discoloration. It as well is really great for calming down inflammation and soothing the skin barrier. There is not many products on the market that help with soothing your barrier, inflammation, as well as addressing hyperpigmentation. Typically, they don't coexist. So the fact that this product is so amazing and it's only like $8, like, what more do I need to say? Like, at this point, I have nothing left to say. This is an amazing product. Make sure that you can, if you can, try to grab it. It's been sold out for a minute, but you guys, if you can get it, get your hands on it. It's worth every penny, okay? Okay. Well, thank you for sitting through my lovely long video about my favorite skincare products of 2020. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to share it with your friends, share it with someone who's been looking for a skincare routine or doesn't know where to start. This is an excellent safe space to do that. Also, if you want to see me and talk to me and get your skincare in order, I do offer virtual consultations where I am guiding you to give you a wonderful skincare customized routine for you, and I would love to meet you and talk with you. Of course, the girls that have seen me before know I don't look like this on a regular basis, so if I look a little crusty, you know why. I warned you beforehand. If you're interested in me doing a winter skincare video, you guys drop a snowflake emoji in the comments, just so I can see, okay, I'm interested, no, I'm not interested. I'm just trying to fill it out to see what you guys like, what you don't like. I'm really excited for this upcoming content that I think I have planned. I hope you guys love it because I'm working so hard to make it perfect. With that being said, you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.